In this video, I going to discuss para 10, 11, 12 and 13 of EIA notification 2006 with amendments. Para 10 is on post environmental clearance monitoring. After grant of environmental clearance for category A project, the project proponent have to make public the EC granted for their projects along with the environmental conditions and safeguards at their own cost by prominently advertising it at least in two local newspapers of the district or state where the project is located, and in addition this shall be displayed on the PP's website permanently. In respect of category B projects, the PP shall permanent is prominently advertised in the newspapers indicating that the project has been accorded EC and the details of MOEF website where it is displayed. The MOEFCC and the SIA, as the case may be, shall also place the EC in the public domain on government portal. The copies of EC shall be submitted by the PPs to the head of local bodies, panchayats and municipal bodies in addition to the relevant offices of the government, who in turn has to display the same for the 30 days from the date of receipt. It shall be mandatory to submit half-yearly compliance report in respect of the stipulated prior environmental clearance terms and conditions in soft copies to the regulatory authority concerned on 1st June and 1st December of each calendar year. All such compliance reports submitted by the project management shall be public documents. Copies of the same shall be given to any person on application to the concerned regulatory authority. The latest such compliance report shall also be displayed on the website of the concerned regulatory authority. For sand mining or riverbed mining, the procedure for monitoring is different and is given in Annexure 12. This is the is Appendix 12. This is a glance of Appendix 12, and here you can see that the security features of transport permit shall have unique barcode, fugitive link, background, invisible ink mark, watermark, etc. for small projects up to 5 hectare. Android based smartphone required in mine lease site, and for large projects CC camera, personal computer internet connection, power backup is required. Further, scanning of transport permit or receipt and uploading on server, proposed working of the system, checking on route, background of vehicles, tracking of vehicles, alerts or report generation and action review is given in detail in the Appendix 12. Para 11 is on transferability of environmental clearance. A prior environmental clearance granted for a specific project or activity to an applicant may be transferred during its validity to another legal person entitled to undertake the project or activity by the transferee with a written no objection by the transferor on the same terms and condition and validity period. No reference to the appraisal committee is necessary in such cases. However, except for mining projects, a prior EC granted for a specific project may be split amongst two or more legal persons entitled to work the projects and transferred during the validity to another legal persons on application made by the transferor in the format specified in Parivesh portal to the concerned regulatory authority along with requisite document. The concerned regulatory authority shall split and transfer the priority on recommendation of the concerned expert appraisal committee to the other legal persons for the respective projects. Where an allocation of coal block is cancelled in any legal proceedings or by the government in accordance with law, the EC granted in respect of such coal block may be transferred subject to same validity period as was initially granted to any legal person to whom such block is subsequently allocated, and in such cases obtaining of no objection from either the holder of EC or from the regulatory authority concerned shall not be necessary, and no reference shall be made to the expert appraisal committee concerned. The priority vested with the previous lease shall be deemed to have been transferred during its validity period in terms of Mines and Minerals Development and Regulatory Act 1957 as amended from time to time to the successful bidder of the mining lease from the date of commencement of new lease for the remaining validity period subject to new leasee registering online on Paribesh portal along with an undertaking to comply with all the conditions of the transferred environmental clearance, where an allocation of iron ore pertaining to the state of Karnataka is cancelled in any legal proceedings or by the government in accordance with law, the EC granted in respect of such iron block may be transferred subject to the same validity period it was initially granted to any legal person to whom such block is subsequently allocated, and in such cases obtaining of no objection from either the holder of environmental clearance or from the regulatory authority concerned shall not be necessary, and no reference shall be made to the expert appraisal committee concerned. So this is a list of online application forms. So for application of splitting of environmental clearance, one has to make through this online application and select the application for splitting of environmental clearance, that is form 12, and in case of application for registration of successful bidder of mining lease for transfer of EC, one has to select form 9. Para 12 is on operation of EIA notification 1994 till disposal of pending cases. So this is actually is found in every notification which come after superseding the previous one. This is this 2006 EIA notification is hereby supersede the previous one, that is EIA notification SO 60E of 27 January 1994. So it is written that except in supersession of the things done or omitted to be done before such supersession to the extent that in case of all or sometimes of some types of applications made on prior environmental clearance and pending on the date of final publication of this notification, the central government may relax any one or all provisions of this notification except the list of the projects or activities requiring prior environmental clearance in schedule or continue operation of some or all provisions of the said notification for a period not exceeding 12 months from the date of issue of this publication. So this is date, the publication date of the new notification is 2006, 14 September. So 24 months is already over. So now there is no questions of the previous notification. The only 2006 notification is valid. Now, para 13, it is on preparation and presentation of environmental impact assessment report, EIA report, and environmental management plan, EMP. So the environmental consultant organization, ECO, which are accredited for a particular sector, and the category of projects for the sector with the Quality Control of India, QCIA, or NABET, National Accreditation Board for Education and Training, or any other agency as the case as may be notified by MOEFCC from time to time, shall be allowed to prepare environmental impact assessment report and environmental management plan for the project in that sector and category, and to appear before the concerned expert appraisal committee or state level expert appraisal committee. So only the accredited consultant can prepare EIA and EMP report, and this can be, and they can prepare report for the particular sector or category to for which they are accredited. And you can find, this is a project list of project sector. Here 40 sectors are there, so you can see the sectors: mining of minerals including open cast and underground minings, sugar industry and all. And at the third column, as per MOEF notification, this is found in the schedule of the EIA notification. The list of consultant organization is also available in Poribesh portal. You just go to the clearance option, then environmental clearance, and at the last you can find that EIA EC consultation, and there is a list. So I can show you. So this is our Poribesh portal. You just hit clearance and then environmental clearance, and in the left hand side you will find the EIA consultant organization. There is a link of list of consultant. If you hit it, you can see uh, the number of consultant as on May 7 2024. So there are 219 EIA consultant, and every consultant have a particular sector and category mentioned to for which projects, for this which category and projects they can apply. So you can see here, this is 145 list. It is Novomine India Private Limited. They are accredited for mining of minerals including open cast and underground mining sector, and it is category A. If you hit human research here, you can see the list of human research there. Here FAE is functional area expert, and EC is environmental consultant. So thank you for watching this video.